Last season, one of the big downfalls was a lack of consistency in the squad selection. Obviously, with that came several changes in captaincy as well. Have you made a decision on the captaincy, or is that player yet to be signed?
Oh, good question. Has that player yet to be signed? Consistency is really important. If you can try and get 7 players who are going to be on your team sheet every week, more or less, or play 40 games out of the 46 in the league campaign, 7 to 9, that gives yourself an opportunity to get promoted. Because normally the teams that get promoted, you normally rattle off what the team is and not having loads of changes. So we have to ask the question, why there's probably changes. Now, is that because players are injured? Right, so then we have to address that, of trying to make sure that we've got players robust enough to try and actually deal with the demands of playing. You guys played, I think it was 63 games last season. It's tough, it's demanding, it's physical. So how do you get yourself in that position? I've already alluded to maybe 1 or 2 players are still carrying on the, if you like, battle scars from last season. From a captaincy point of view, I've alluded to McEverley and Collins as 2 senior players who have shown, I take people on face value, they've been exemplary senior pros. We've actually put a leadership group together. That's what I normally do. So we've got 6 players who actually form a leadership group to represent the squad of players in different ways, and we have leadership meetings. I don't see enough leaders within football at this moment in time, or certainly the youngsters coming through. It seems to be a dying breed. I mean, we've got Morgs' testimonial coming up in a few weeks' time. He's a true leader. We've got Andy Crosby, who's with me now. He was a true leader at Scunthorpe United Football Club. Now, they seem to be, and we just talked about the 2 other guys, they're both in the centre-half position. So maybe they're the ones that have them leadership qualities to pull people about, whereas the guys a little bit further forward are them flair ones who take a little bit more risk and whatever, whereas the centre-halves actually have a little bit more stability. Go and have a little look on BBC website. There was a little one out the other day, Rugby League. I love me rugby, but there's a guy called Sims for Warrington. He's an Australian rugby league guy, and actually in the games he was mic'd up, right? Which is unique, isn't it? Because we can't even wear GPS systems that we wear in training in the game. So he's actually mic'd up when he's playing. It's about a 4-minute long clip. It's great to hear him and how he communicates with his players, giving a little bit of a rollicking, but giving a little bit of a G up. So that's that. From a leadership point of view, we've got 6. We'll rotate it around a little bit so that the squad that we've got is represented, and we're actually trying to develop leadership within them. Ultimately, when it comes to the first game of the season, 1 player will have the armband on. That might be that we've got 1 player who's wearing the armband, and it might be that we have a club captain who maybe's not playing. So we've done that previously before. The goalkeeper I had at Southampton, I gave him the armband. He was the club captain. He was brilliant. On the field of play, the referee hates the goalkeeper being the captain. So you have to give somebody else the armband because he's too far to go and speak to him. So sometimes it's that the leader of the group necessarily isn't the guy who's got the armband on the field of play.